Morning. My name is Judge McKeag, and I'm the presiding judge of the Hennepin County Family Court. And we're going to try to give you some information for those of you who are working with victims of domestic violence and trying to draft petitions for orders for protection.
So when reviewing an OFP petition, what information are you looking for?
When looking at an order for protection petition, what we're looking for is the context and the nature of the violence. So more than just the actual event, but what has been the relationship? What is the current relationship? If there's been past violence, what is the current violence in as much detail as possible? Dates is always helpful. And if you don't know the date, an on or about would be helpful. If the children have been present or are in the home, or if there are children, and if there is fear, describing the fear, and of course, if there's been any criminal context, if there has been any ongoing family court proceedings, just trying to get as big picture as we can of what has been going on and transpiring in the home.
Okay, how do you evaluate credibility in a written petition, and then credibility of witnesses in general, and specifically for petitioners? What do you look for?
When looking at a petition, it is my view that we assume that what is in the petition is accurate and true unless there is a discrepancy contained within the petition. So if the petition is consistent in its information and accurate, I assume it to be true, and then based upon that, if it would meet the criteria under the statute, I would sign the ex parte order. When it comes to the credibility of petitioners in the courtroom, I think there's a number of components that you look at. You would look at demeanor, you would look at attitude, you would look at how they're coming across, understanding that everyone is different and that some people may come across as perhaps unafraid when actually they are afraid, and it's just an inability to express themselves. But I look at everything that's going on in the courtroom, a lot of nonverbal, sometimes more than the actual verbal. So I think it is not, should not be, I would hope that a victim would not be fearful of giving the court information. And I think it's always okay to say that they are afraid or that they are nervous to be in court, and sometimes that will help us put them at ease. But it's a total picture on both sides.